Hi there, my name is George Kosch. I'm the CEO of Worldprofit, and I am so excited about showing you this modern blog. This is a system that Worldprofit has created to really address the issue of blogs being extremely complex and very hard to manage. I mean, back in the day, blogs were created for just that, to enter information every single day in the form of an article or something with a title and a message and maybe a resource box. And that was it. You could put some videos in there, all kinds of different things, but we've kept it very simple and very straightforward. This is the easiest system that you're ever going to see because pasting articles and creating images and things like that are as easy as it gets now because of AI. And let me show you, AI is going to help you post articles. And Google accepts AI. Everybody does now because they know that people are using it for good. I mean, you want to write up, you want to do, say, a product review. You want to post, for example, my workshops. And oh yes, the blog that you're looking at is a modern blog that I've created for myself, for georgekosch.com, and we use what we're offering you. Okay, so these are not just something that we think you might need this. This is absolutely the simplest system. And now let's go into the modern blog area. This is the main page. This is the settings, and you'll find this on your top menu under website management. Of course, it'll be on your left menu under website management also. Okay, so we're calling these modern blogs. And what they do is you come in and you immediately see that you enter a title, a category. We're going to predefine a bunch of categories for you. And then you have the ability over in the category area to make changes and add and remove categories. The date and the author are automated, of course, because you're the author. That's your blog. And the image. This is a URL to your image. And if you don't have an image, it's no problem. The AI writer will create one for you that you can use if you want, or you can search for images by simply clicking here, and it's free. You can just search based on information, and a little copy button shows up, and we'll go through all that. Okay, so for now, you've got three things that you're really adding. One is the subject title, two is the message, and three is about the author. Okay, and I'm going to take you through all those things. We're going to post an article. It's going to be great, and it's going to be simple. This is it. This is what this thing does. And then the result is people can see the article. It will come up at the top right away, and they can read the article and go through it. Okay. There's also the ability to have capture page and things like that, which we've standardized to Worldprofit. So if you scroll down here, this will sign up associates under you if they're interested. So you can send them here. They can see about Worldprofit, though you will have the ability to make changes to these because we'll talk to you about that in the settings. Okay, so you're probably looking at the logo too, going, oh no, I got to do a logo. You don't have to, it's up to you, but you can also use AI to generate a logo for you. It's absolutely incredible what you can do. So we've seen the blog. Let's take a look at some of the settings that we can do, such as categories. Categories will come up. I kept this as simple as possible because I want this to be easy to use. I want you to look at this and say, wow, these are my categories. I can pick or choose anyone that I want. If you put something in a category, one of your articles or a product review or just anything that you write, you could just go in here and you'll see you can't delete that category until you would remove those articles. Okay, so that's safety, just making sure that you don't get rid of a category where you've created a whole bunch of stuff. Okay, so if you want to create an article, all you have to do is just enter a new article, a category, add a category, put in a description, and that will show up for the search engines. Did I mention that? This whole system is designed around search engines. There's a sitemap in the background. It gets generated and regenerated every time you post or edit or delete an article. And I've tested this for weeks, and it's extremely powerful. Google, Bing, all of the search engines are very happy with it. So you can do some pretty incredible things like product reviews and are one of my favorites. And of course, any workshops that you do, everything. And you will see Worldprofit. We have blog.worldprofit. That is the same thing. It's got all of our stuff on it. Okay. So if you decide to post an article and you want to make a change to the article, you can click on your management area. And as you can see, you've got all the, pagination is here. If you don't put an image in, it won't show up. You'll simply just have the article and no image. So that's totally optional. And look how easy this is. If you want to edit your article, you simply click edit. You can make any changes to it, save the changes, and you're all set. Okay? Nothing could be easier than this because I wanted it to just be very straightforward. It's about articles and posting them, or like I said, reviews or anything that you want. Okay, you can put videos in here, you can embed them in here, and let's look at this site settings, and then we'll go to the post article. The site settings is pretty much everything that you can control on the blog. All right, so you've got, this is something, of course, that when you order the blog, okay, and this is important, we will install it by default on your website that you have as a silver or platinum member, called blog.yourdomainname.com or .biz or whatever it is you have. Okay, or if you contact support right away after, which will have instruction on the order form, we can set it up. If you purchase a domain name, if you already have one, things like that. We can give you instructions on getting that ready for us, and then we can put the blog on that website. Okay, so that's pretty straightforward. I am in big favor of just blog dot because I like to keep everything the same under the same domain name, but it's totally up to you. You can see there's a site title and a site subtitle. Let's go look really quick where they are. You can see we have a site title here, and then the subtitle is here. So you can make changes to those, and they will keep the fonts. Everything is very straightforward. Like I said, I wanted this to be an easy system where you don't have to worry about those things. They're just coded in there. And honestly, once your site is scanned, these are excellent. You can go to an AI and say, hey, my blog is about this. I need a title and a subtitle. And you can get that from GPT, no problem. Owner name, of course, I'd probably leave that the same. Your photo, this is kind of neat. You can upload your photo and you can change the size of it. So it can be different sizes. Just make sure that if you do changes in here, you scroll to the bottom and make sure that you save. Okay, save your settings. Okay, so now we get into the pop-up. You can see that there, let's not move forward on that. Let's go all the way back here to your logo. Now, if you want, I'm going to open up the member area and a new tag here, and you can create a logo right here under AI on your top menu. And click on Logo Designer, and then you download the logo once you've created it onto your computer, and then you simply go to your Modern Blogs and click Choose File, and it will load your logo. And you can turn it on and off. You can have different sizes. I would recommend just maintaining a smaller size. You don't want to have a big, huge logo. Okay, straightforward there. The About, now this is yours. This is all your area here. You can have this any way that you want. This is your area, and it's in the About area. So if I was to go to my blog and click on About, this is what's going to show up. Okay, and your sign-up form is here. This is the one that we've kept. And of course, all of this information. Let's talk about the Get Started Free button. What does that control? How do you change that? Well, that's so simple too. Look at this, Get Started Free. Any URL that you want, and you can play with these settings until you're happy with that pop-up. Is that the size that I want? Okay, so that's completely up to you to set that, and just awesome. We'll set it automatically. You would obviously want to put this as your URL, which we will standardize when you get the blog. Okay, we'll have this coded in for you. Okay, we'll set that up. Now, the social profiles, we have 3. Again, like I said, simplicity. 1, 2, 3. These are the biggies: YouTube, X or Twitter and Facebook. So you will see these URLs. If you don't put anything in there, you'll see the URL and you just post those in there. This one is a group. You can put whatever URL you want for Facebook. It's up to you. It could be a personal link, it could be a group link. Same thing with Twitter and YouTube. We urge you to always have a YouTube channel though. You definitely want to have a channel. All right, so the subscribe button is again, yes or no. Do you want that up or not? Okay, and that all that's going to do is it's going to scroll down to the sign up form. So you click subscribe and it just brings people down. I would just keep that up, of course, makes it easier. But if you don't want it, no problem, people will have to scroll. These are the two boxes that are set and hard-coded for you, okay? These are the bottom two boxes, join the free program and HTML. I would highly recommend you leave these alone unless you're, pretty advanced at HTML. Now you don't have to do the code though. You can take this code here and you can go and have it modified by GPT and say, listen, I want this to, I want a beautiful little area here that goes to my affiliate program with a button. Okay, you can do all of that. It's totally up to you. I would highly recommend that you take the source button, copy all this and give it to GPT and say whatever you want it to do. Okay, so you have that. If you're a platinum member, you can go into this area here. I'll go back to the member area, and you can use this AI right here. It's called the website builder, and you can go in and you can paste that code in there and have it modify it. Okay, so you've got your prompt. You want to go in and edit code up here. And again, if you're, whoa, it's going too quick, it's okay. There is a demo video here. Okay, that'll help you. And you can paste the code in here and make the changes to it. And then you paste it back in to the subscribe box. Same thing with the bottom three boxes. They're here. And what do they look like? Very straightforward. If you go back to the main page, you can see them right here. This is the first box. This is the second box. So you can do a lot with these things. You could put diamond rotator ads in there. You could put ads from Leads Leap Company and things like that, and you can even add it. But I do recommend that you use GPT to do the editing for you. I mean, it's there, it's easy to use, and it's awesome. And oh, by the way, these are your connections here to your social links. Okay, so look at that. Now, this is again another advanced area, and like I said, I've kept it simple because you don't need to do anything. You can just leave all of this stuff alone. But if you don't, you could put meta tags and things in here. For example, say you go to Google and you use Google's Search Console, Google Search Console, and you go there and you get it all set up. And it says, how do you want to verify your site? You say, ooh, meta tags, right, in the head. It will give you a tag. You put it in there, you hit save, you are now in Google. Now, mind you, you'll be in Google no matter what, but it just makes it a little bit faster, more efficient, things like that. Okay. Next is the footer code. This is for things like chat widgets, tracking widgets, anything, any kind of code. For example, so you could have like a live chat in there. You could have your AI chat pop up in there. You can also put in analytics from Google. Okay, so I might do an advanced video on these things, but for now, I just wanted this to be, leave it alone. You don't need to touch it. Okay, your blog will work very, very well without touching any of that. Okay, so those are the settings. If you have problems, always use support. We're here to help. And you might see some subtle changes in this area from time to time because part of what we like to do at Worldprofit is keep everything up to date. Okay, we want to make sure that you've got the best. So now let's go to my favorite place. I'm sure it is post article, which is really the main page of the site. And let's create an article. I'm not a writer. Click on the AI writer, which you get as part of this. Best thing to do with the AI writer is click on article generator, right? Because we don't need the assistant and we don't need an email. And then this is where we're going to put it. Worldprofit's modern blogs are awesome. And honestly, I don't know what else to tell it, but I'm just going to see if it can make it up. It doesn't know about our modern blogs. I don't know. It's on YouTube. I guess I could get some information on YouTube, and maybe I'll give it a YouTube link and see what it says. So let's go up here. Watch this. I go to YouTube. I just recorded this, and you could do this too. You just look how we really get leads. Stuff about the modern blog was in here, right? Because that was in the title, and I can go down, and I could just grab this information here and just say, if you've ever free offer. There we go. So let's just see what it does. So we'll go in and we'll say, here's some information for this article. And I know this article could be anything. I don't know. There we go. And let's just do generate the article. And I recommend you do the article in HTML. I put this here specifically for that editor you saw so that you can put it in source. It looks really good. Watch this. So it's going to run now. And I'll go back to this page here, modern blogs, and then we'll pull up this. So it's working in the background. Here we go. And this just takes a few, I don't know, usually 30 seconds to a minute to create a really good article. And you can have very long articles if you want. It'll do really good. So there you go. This is okay. Pixabay, nice image. Let's go with that. Let's get the link to it. That's the first thing I always do. Then I'll click Alt and Tab at the same time. That way you can go between the different windows. And then I'm going to copy the the title. And then I'm going to go down and I'm going to copy the HTML, which is the fun part. Now remember, click the source button, paste it in, and then unclick the source to see. Oh, isn't that nice? What I would also recommend is you have GPT create you a beautiful signature file with your URL and everything in it. And watch what I do. I use JitBit here. So I go Q22, which is just my way of doing my thing. And it creates this beautiful, look at that. Isn't that nice? You can do that too using JitBit. That's my favorite thing. So let's see what we've got here. We need a category. We're going to call it affiliate marketing. How easy is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things, and I'm done. So I publish my article, and it goes up. Now I can go to the blog, and I can scroll up and hit refresh, and we can see that there's my new article. Now people can also see all the articles here, really nice and neat. All the categories, all again designed with Google in mind, right? Designed with Google in mind, and then the about. Okay, so people can see everything here. They can go to the home page, and again, you're all set. Very simple, very easy to use. I hope you agree. I think this thing is really an incredible opportunity to have something that just can be you. You could put information about yourself in here, your articles, link them to your main website, right? You can link back and forth by just putting links all over the place in your articles and things like that, and we're all set. So all the best. And again, if you have any questions or anything, feel free to fill out a support ticket. I think I've covered everything. Okay, thank you very much for your time.